Won't be long this time for it. Well, haven't been long some other times either, but won't be too long. Won't hold you guys up today. Too long. Not too long. I'm not going to be long. I promise you. Hope everybody's doing well. Some vegan stuff I got here. Okay. Hope everybody's doing great. I don't know who just came in. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. It's evening now. Good evening, everybody. Miss Faith, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping through. Always a pleasure. Absolutely. I want to talk to you guys something very, very important, man. Very, very important. Diane Rosier, good to see you. Sister-in-law for life. Thank you. Appreciate you guys stepping in. Hey, Stephanie Wynn, how art thou? Always a pleasure. That's my homie right there, man. Stephanie Wynn, that's my home girl. What's up, homie? Guys, I want to talk to you guys. I'm not going to keep you. I'm going to try to keep this as short as I can. Get you in, get you out of there, okay? And those of you who come in a little late, just watch the video over. But I'm going to try to keep this under 15 minutes. Under 15 minutes. What I want to talk to you all about today is creating your own stimulus. Creating your own stimulus. You know, I hear a lot of people, you know, in person and on social media is screaming about this stimulus package, man. You know, and these are hard times. I get it. I know that. But listen, folks, a little $1,000 or $2,000 check is lousy. It's lousy, folks. And I just want to share with you that what the government is doing for you, you can do more for yourself. You know, a little stimulus package and everything due to the fact that we are in a crisis with this coronavirus. That's something that you could have created a long time ago. You could have been building your empire. You know, you could have been building your own wage. Okay, you create your own wage, create your own stimulus. But the thing is, folks, the most people in the world are not operating out of what they've been created to do in their life. They're not serving purpose. They're not creating what they're supposed to have created. Okay. A gentleman by the name, I'm going to explain that. A gentleman by the name of Miles Monroe said once that the richest place, the wealthiest place in the world is not overseas in the Arabian deserts where there's oil. It's not in Africa, in the caves, in the mines where there's gold and treasure. The wealthiest place in the world is at the graveyard. Why is it at the graveyard? Because at the graveyard lies thousands and millions and billions of people who have lived their life without living out their full potential. They have lived their life without doing what they said they were going to do. You know, there are books unwritten. There are inventions never brought to the world. There are poems never been cited. You know, and these people went their whole life without giving the world what they were called to give the world. There's a poem that relates to this. This poem goes, he slept beneath the moon and basked beneath the sun. He lived a life of going to do and died with nothing done. How many people you know have been living a life of going to do? Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. Well, they never do it. When you create a goal, folks, obstacles are also created. Those obstacles are geared to test you, to train you so that you can become that person who reaches that goal. So within hindsight of all of it, you have to create your own wage, create your own stimulus. Create your own stimulus. Create your own money to be buried with. People say you can't take it all with you. Well, let me say this. How many people in your family would, if they were to be called to meet out their maker tomorrow, that they're fully covered? And you would not have to create a GoFundMe page to bury them. And I'm not talking about depending on a life insurance check. I'm talking about being able to handle your own affairs even in death. So, and here's what you need to understand, folks. You might not want to hear what I'm saying. You might be upset with what I'm saying. But this is my challenge to you. Ask yourself, once this is all over, and if this happened again in next year, will I be in the same place? I'm going to repeat that question. If this pandemic happened again next year, where will I be? Will I be in the same situation? Put that in the comments. If this pandemic happens again next year, will I be in the same place? This is why you got to recreate yourself now. During this lockdown, during this pandemic era, you have to create yourself. You have to do something differently than what you were doing before this pandemic hits. Because if you're not in a comfortable state, even during the pandemic, that means that what you were doing put you in a situation to where you are not comfortable during the pandemic. Robert Kiyosaki said in his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he said that if you prepare for bad days, you will only know good days. So are you preparing yourself? Are you doing what you need to do to position yourself to not have to want for nothing? You sitting around itching for a tax return check, itching for a stimulus check. Damn it, why can't you create it yourself? Because what you can create yourself is far more than what the government will do for you. The same as education. Pick up a book, read, grow. It was Jim Rohn who said, with formal education, you can earn a living. But with self-education, you can earn a fortune. Position yourself to earn a fortune. Position yourself to be able to provide your own stimulus to yourself and to your family. Create your wealth so that you can have a family trust with millions of dollars in it, that you can take care of your family. And have that millions of dollars, have that family trust in a trade. In a trade so they never lose money. Money just keep coming to this family trust. Position yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Position yourself so that you can create your own everything. You see, people get so comfortable with what the government will give you. Being enabled is very comfortable. I know that. I've been there. But let me tell you something. At some point, you got to think it got to be more to life than this. It got to be more to life than this. You got to roll up your sleeves. Boots to the pavement. And again, I'm going to keep repeating this question. The challenging question for you to ask yourself, if this pandemic happened again next year, will I be in the same place? Tamika Barber, good to see you. Diva Unbarbered, thank you for stopping through. Sissy E-Step, how you doing? So again, I'm not going to take up all of you guys' time. I just wanted to share this information. I just wanted to share this with you so it can open your mind. I'm not one of them stay woke people. The only way I'm going to tell you to stay woke is to grow. No conspiracy theories for me. Preparation, talk is what's going to come from me. If this happens again, as a matter of fact, if this happens 2 years from now, again, if this happened again 5 years from now, where will you be? Where will your money be? Do you have your money right? Where will your situation, what would be your situation if this happens again? I'm not faulting anybody for in a bad situation right now because of this, because none of us knew this was going to happen. Business people, there are multimillionaires whose money has been halted due to this. But I'm asking you, if this happened again, where would you be? What position will you be in? That's a question. Ask that to yourself. And as a matter of fact, write the question down or type it out and print it. And post it up like you do your goal. Like I told you to do your goals, post it up in your home. Keep asking yourself, if this pandemic happens again next year, 2 years, or 5 years, will I be in the same state that I'm in now? See, this is the time to recreate yourself. This is the time for you to position yourself to not be in this situation. Start masterminding right now. Start calling on people who are successful to help mentor you, to help guide you in the right direction. Help call somebody who you consider to be an expert. Call somebody who you will consider to be a mentor, business mentor, personal mentor, life coach. I don't care what it is. Damn it, do something. Reach out to people. Ask. Man, people have been hitting me up, asking me. I got a lot of friend requests now. People want to know information. They want me to help them, and I'm willing to help them. But I will be able to help you guys more once this pandemic is over with, because it's hard for me to individually help people. I do try to do that, texting or email or phone call. I do try to individually help people, but I'm telling you, I can do a lot better once this pandemic is over. I can get you guys in one small workshop, and I can show you exactly what I've learned. Show you exactly how I got to where I am and where I'm going, to a point where I'm getting ready to build a smart city in Egypt. As a matter of fact, not only is it in Egypt, it's going to connect 3 countries. One city is going to connect Egypt, Libya, and across the Mediterranean Sea in Greece. I will show you guys what I've done to get there. I will show you guys how it's not a how, it's a mindset. The mindset that you need to have to get to these locations. It's a mindset that you need to have to be in a position to be around billionaires who are willing to give you tons of billions of dollars to build a city. It's a mindset that you need to have, folks. It's not, you don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You don't have to be doing certain things. Like Bob Proctor said, successful people are not successful because they do certain things. They're successful because they do things in a certain way. And I will show you those certain ways of doing things. And they're very easy. They're very simple. And as a matter of fact, there's things that's never going to be taught in school. Never going to be taught in college. So you guys just hold tight, because I got something for you once this pandemic is over. And if you're in the DMV, you want to come to this workshop, your ass going to have to get on a plane. How bad do you want it? You got to want success as bad as you want oxygen. Or just be complacent. Just sit there where you are. And I promise you, if you stay where you are, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And I also promise you that if this pandemic happens again in a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years, if it happens again, I promise you will be in the same situation, waiting on a goddamn stimulus check. So that's all I'm saying to you guys. Position yourself, folks. Position yourself, because when the market crashes like this, guess what else crashes? The 401k crashes. 401k crashes, that means you lose your money in the stock market. Your 401k is sitting in the stock market. If you didn't know that, that crashes too. And you're getting older. And you keep this shit up, your ass gonna be a 70-year-old Uber driver. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. So with that being said, folks, I want you to sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So wash your hands, wash your ass. Peace and blessings. Have a great day.